Hello. How's everyone? I'm gonna go ahead and start hunting in a few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything moving around so I can be a little bit more comfortable. So I'll do that, and once I get back here, I am going to do a Shiny Go Fest recap and what's my thoughts and what's and stuff like that. I'm gonna change the title and say Go Fest Aftermath or something like that as well. So yep. Just give me a little bit, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So, I'm gonna go over and talk about GoFest. gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna change the title of this live stream right quick, because okay, I changed the title of this. So we're gonna go do. We're not just talking about global, because I did do some Necrozma raids remotely, and yeah, we'll be talking about GoFest while I'm hunting. So I'm gonna have my phone on a stand, pop out all the shinies, and I'll just give them a unique backstory, if as much as possible, because I'm not gonna do all of them like detailed. I mean, I can, but that'd just be boring, I guess. So go fast, go fast, go fast. I'm turning it off. Go fast 24. We're gonna do recent up here, and we'll be talking about. Hello, AJ. Hello, hello, hello. And I'm gonna pause this right here. So we'll start by talking about pros and cons, I guess, between the legendary Pokemon Necrozma that's featured, and then the Ultra Beasts that are throughout the week and weekend. Because Necrozma was just there on the weekends and stuff like that. And so, yeah, let's talk about Necrozma. I got really lucky on this Necrozma. I wish I can screen record this. I'll probably do that if you know, if this live stream does well and y'all said yes. So I have enough candy to max out the level of a Necrozma, especially the fused ones. Be surprised, but I did not fuse a shiny, because I can do that in the main games. I don't have to do that in Pokemon Go, because, you know, I love shiny hunting and shiny Pokemon, but not everything needs to be fused right away, especially if you want them to be really good, the Necrozmas to be really good, because that's like the only time you'll get this legendary is in GoFest. So that's how I see it. I will once Necrozma comes back, and it's a really good shiny, then I'll do whatever with this legendary. But I wish I could show you guys this, but it's really good. It's a 92%, I think, right? Or is it? I think it's a 90%. So it's like maxed out 15, 15, 12, 11. So there's that. Nothing too special about it. I didn't fuse it because it's not I have really good ones on the way, but I'm gonna talk about the Guzzlord shiny that I got on Monday. 14, 14, 14. Not a Shundo. Should have been a Shundo. That would have been my first. I guess you can say first Shundo Ultra Beast. But no, that didn't happen. I got it from Australia. Remote raid it. But what I should have done is I should have soloed them, because I can easily solo a Guzzlord. But I didn't do that. And Blazion cannot be shiny, which, by the way, I will be once I'm done with this hunt. Once I am done with shiny Shaymin, I will be going back to Dynamax Adventures and continue on with the Ultra Beast. Since now I got Necrozma, I will be focusing on the actual Ultra Beast and stuff like that. And Blazion is easy, so I could do Blazion first, but we'll see. Same thing with Stakataka. Xurkitree, again, my luck with Xurkitree is atrocious with the shiny. I just didn't get lucky enough over the weekends, because The thing that annoys me about it, which I will get to shortly, is the game keeps crashing, but I'll get to that more later because I think that's something to be talked about and something that the Pokemon Company and Niantic should seriously reconsider, but that's just me. Buzzwold, these are from researches, by the way, all of these Ultra Beasts that I'm talking. I released some of them. I wish that I could show you guys these, but it's whatever. So, not gonna talk about the research ones. They're all terrible. They're not really good. So who cares, right? Another Nihilego that has the same exact stats as the previous one I got. So again, not worth talking. Kartana's alright. I got a random Sableye. I don't know where I got that one from, but did I hatch this one? Yeah, but it's a 5 kilometer. Okay. But I got a hundo, so I don't care. For Alligator, is meh. Jangma-O's meh. And Maractus, which I finally got it is region locked to the Middle East, I believe. So that was a good accomplishment. I did a lot more than I did a lot more than I wanted, so that's great because it's gonna be really annoying to get because, again, Middle East. So nothing more to talk about it. It's not shiny eligible yet, which proves more of the theory that Pokemon Go is inferior with that. But you know what? Whatever. The Burmy from Special Research, and then the Xurkitree, another 14-14-14 Xurkitree, but with a Ultra Wormhole background, which I think is really cool and all, but it's not shiny. Could have been a hundo, could have been a shiny, but it is what it is. And then Glowfest. I got this Necrozma that is my first 98, which there's going to be a common theme here with Necrozma. I got like 4 98 Necrozmas. Not a single hundo, not a good shiny, just 98s. Not even with the wall background Ultra Wormhole thing, which I will get to with it in a bit. As soon as okay, I will say this. Despite Necrozma being a legendary, it still gets the Beast Ball to make it easier to catch, which I understand that, but it is not an Ultra Beast because it even Niantic says that when you transfer it, it says legendary. So I don't know why. That's just the Pokemon Company themselves can't make up their minds. Powered this up, by the way. It's extra small. AJ, fun fact, shout out to AJ the Alien Master, suggests I fused it with the extra small Necrozma. He also helped me drive around and got amazing shinies. So again, he does make good content on YouTube. I think he's underrated. So you should definitely watch AJ the Alien Master if you're a fan of GTA, God of War, Assassin's Creed, and whatnot. Like, really good games. So check his channel out if you guys can. Even though I'm a small channel and stuff like that, it's always best to pass all the luck around and stuff like that, because that's what matters in the community, regardless of what content you upload or what you do. So there's that. He has been a real good help across the weekend, so I couldn't do all these without him without having a heat stroke. So there's that. And then back to back, almost after the fused Necrozma, I got another 98, and then it becomes a common theme throughout because I got a bunch of 98 Necrozmas that could have been a hundo, could have been shiny, could have had a wallpaper, but none of that. But you know what? RNG's not your friend, and if you are shiny hunting and you complain a lot, I'm just gonna say this out loud. If you complain all the time about the raids and the shiny odds and you complain about it, shiny hunting is not for you. It's not for you, because shiny hunting in general is all about RNG. It's how lucky you can be. It's not really a skill. It's something. The only thing that's skilled about it is that you're patient. Alright, that's like the only thing that you're gonna have to worry about. I mean, come on, with the Shaymin at 300, I'm at 3,810, okay? Like, I could have gotten a shiny by now. I could have said that like 10 days ago, but I'm not saying that because I'm expecting a long hunt with all of my hunts. So, to those who complain about they didn't get a single shiny Necrozma, the only thing I get to say is it sucks to be you, because that's how RNG works. Period. That's it. If you're going to attack me, if you're going to say otherwise, then shiny hunting is not for you. You're not a shiny hunter. You're just a clown. That's how I see it. That's how a lot of other shiny hunters that are old school, like me, would say it. Okay, Pokemon Go is down here. The main games are up here. We always get the shinies before you do, except for maybe 1 or 2. And then maybe a few in the future. And if this is all you're going to do and complain about, then shiny hunting and Pokemon in general isn't for you, including Pokemon Go. So the Buzzwold's kind of okay. And then my third shiny Necrozma in general, not just Pokemon Go. Very terrible. It's a 3-star. It's maxed out defense, but the other 2 are just not good. So, no, I wouldn't be fusing with this, because you gotta think outside the box with what you're fusing in the future, because especially since they are really good in the long run. So, unfortunately, maybe I can mirror trade someone, get a good shiny Necrozma in the lucky, who knows. Then I got a shiny Ducklet. Then I get a Heatmore, which is a sad story about this Heatmore, is that when it was unlocked for a Rivals event a few months ago, I failed to catch this guy. But now I got him, so woohoo, revenge, I guess. Shiny Axew. I really wish I didn't get this shiny because I got plenty of you at this point. I had shiny Haxorus before it was released in Pokemon Go to begin with, and it just became a common theme throughout, so that is annoying. Shiny Hoot Hoot, however, I always love Shiny Hoot Hoot. It's a really good shiny. I saw it in the anime, and bottom line is, I cannot hate Shiny Hoot Hoot for that. The Pikachu crowns are always nice. I got an extra small. Shiny Cottonee is a good shiny. And then you got the shiny costume Pikachus, which again, they're only rare in Pokemon Go. They're not rare in Pokemon in general. Then I got my Unknown, and then I got exactly the shiny I've always wanted, but could never get, but until now, I got shiny Tyrant and Tyrantrum. Again, AJ drove me to get this shiny, so shout out to him. Espeon, unfortunately, I cannot get that shiny. Dratini is similar with the Axew. Crabrawler, and then my first Necrozma with the background thing. Got this at a local raid down at the university where I live, so that's good. Terrible IVs though. 2066 is terrible in my books. And then you got Pikachu, and then you got a 1961, which is a really good Buzzwold, so it's good for the Ultra League, I believe. And the thing about the Beast Balls is that I didn't use Golden Raspberries on these guys, and you really shouldn't. And I had like 600 Golden Raspberries out of these, because I would be throwing Pineapple Berries at them, so there's that. Then you got the Dusk main Lycanroc, and all I gotta say about Dusk main Lycanroc is that if you complain about it and you can't get the shiny, and you think it's not fair, well, honestly, like I said, you shouldn't be shiny hunting to begin with. This is self-explanatory on why Dusk main Lycanroc is a rare Pokemon to begin with. I just hear that on Twitter all the time on why people say it's not fair to get a Dusk main Lycanroc in Pokemon Go. It sounds like you're whining more than you are a shiny hunter, so there's that. Another shiny Crown Pikachu, shiny Volbeat, which I finally got, so I can add that to the collection with Illuminacy, or however you say it. I don't care. Everyone botches up names every now and then. I'm not gonna look at it right now because I did not get a shiny. Oops, I did not get a shiny Illuminacy, or whatever you want to call it, so I'm not gonna look it up. I might get backlash for that after the live stream's over, or if anything. Then I got another shiny Necrozma, my fourth one, and honestly this one's a little bit better than the one I previously had in Pokemon Go, but I didn't want to fuse it because, like I said, it's terrible. And then you got some regionals, you got the Mudkips, and then I got shiny Amora, so I completed my set if you include the main games. And then Pheromosa. I wish I could show you these, and I wish I could show you the footage, but I've easily not only soloed Guzzlord, but I soloed a few Pheromosas while I had my Mega Rayquaza. Even without the Mega Rayquaza, I just soloed the Pheromosa. I don't think you need people for that, and what's funny about that is if once I find it, I had a 98% Pheromosa with the background after I soloed it, so that's pretty cool, I guess. Shiny NK, Shiny Snivy is the one I've always wanted, and I got it, so that's good. Hopefully I can lucky trade it eventually. Corsola couldn't get the shiny, which is fine, and it is what it is. I got a few background ultra wormholes, backgrounds, whatever you want to call it, which I think is pretty cool. They should bring more of that. I don't know why they didn't do that with the Sinnoh tour, but it is what it is. Shiny Dunsparce, I'm thinking about transferring that to home so I can get a 3 segment, so I can get another 3 segment Shiny Dunsparce. And this is my 98 actually, right here, Pheromosa, with the background. Again, sucks that I can't show you guys. Shiny Hakamo'o, I got a lot of these even before it was released as shiny, so yeah, it is what it is with that one. Shiny Sneasel, same thing. I got a lot of those before it was released and go. Grobbin, regret that one. Got 2 of those, I think. Xurkitree's alright. Shiny Esper's cool. Then the Necrozma with the backgrounds, and that's annoying. And then Shiny Crabominable lines are always welcome. In fact, I'm giving one of them to AJ, so that's something. Then I got the Lunala with Necrozma from research, and then I took the one from research and took it and gave it to the one that was good with the the background paper, the background ultra wormhole thing. That's what it is. And then it has a really cool background that fuses both of them, so and it's good. So it's like a 94 too, so it is whatever. So, and there's a bunch of Pheromosas. Like I said, I soloed these like there were nothing, which sucks, but they are glass cannons in general. Then a bunch of wallpaper, I'm gonna call them wallpaper, I don't care. Background wallpaper of the Ultra Wormhole Necrozmas locally. Again, none of them shiny. It is what it is. Another shiny costume, or Crown Moon Pikachu. I don't like saying costume because whatever. Shiny Mortal, completed that set. Some Mudkip lines, Gibble lines, another Grubbin. Phantom, completed that set. Another Jigma-O, another Shiny Tyrant. And Shiny Volibite, another Dusk Form Like a Rock, another 98. And Whirlipede, Crabrawler, Pheromosa, Pidgey, Tyrant. And then this one really grinds my gears because I wanted a Shundo in GoFest Global, and unfortunately I didn't get one, but I was so unbelievably close that I got a 98% in the wild shiny Ducklet, and that is always gonna make me a little ticked off when I think about it. But at the end of the day, it is RNG. That's how you're supposed to see it, so it is what it is. But I do get a 98% shiny Swanna at the end of the day. Unfortunately, it's not a Shundo, but that's the closest thing. And then I got another 98 Necrozma. I got a shiny Rockruff that I evolved, and then another costume shiny Pikachu, or the crown, or whatever. It's not really a costume, it's just putting a hat on. That's not, and it makes it rare apparently. Gligar is a good shiny. Sneasel, I have this Sneasel that's good for PvP. Another 98 Necrozma, and then lastly, my last Necrozma with a wallpaper, and that's pretty much it. All 93 Pokemon that I decided to keep out of the potential 150 that I released, or more, because obviously whatever. And then if you want to include that Crabrawler that I'm giving to AJ, it's 94, but we're not talking about that. And then I forgot to release these 3. So, yeah. But my current thoughts on GoFest was obviously a lot better than last year's GoFest for me. But I have a problem with this GoFest still. And it's not what people think. It's not the shiny odds or anything. The game keeps crashing every time I join a raid. Every time I join a raid locally, not remote raid, locally, I keep getting kicked out. So I lost on a potential shiny Circuitry, Buzzwole, and whoever. I ended up missing out on those because the game keeps crashing. It was like 96 degrees, so it was already hot as it is. And yeah, you could blame the phone, you could blame whatever, but at the end of the day, we have to sit down and think about, okay, this has to be a test. Because if that Dynamax poster that Niantic released, if that's coming, that's going to destroy the game. Dynamax Pokemon may be the death of Pokemon Go because of how like even the Regidrago, and it wasn't even as hot outside last year, and the Regidrago raids was a fail because it keeps crashing the game. It keeps destroying the crashing. It's hard to load games into Pokemon Go and everything. You can't join a Regidrago raid. So like these were tests, and we're already having a discussion about Dynamax, and Dynamax in general is a heavy mechanic, and that's heavier than the Mega Evolution. And now we're having all this, and unfortunately, if they go through with the Dynamax, I'm very curious to know how that goes, because it's a temporary thing where the forms are, unless they want to keep it like that, which is gonna be looking stupid. Is my Mega Pokemon able to Dynamax? Because if that's the case, then that's kind of cheating, but I'm not going to get into that at all because I don't truly know what's going to happen. And then they're probably going to make it in person only, just like Elite Raids. So, and that's another problem. There's a bunch of types of raids in Pokemon Go, as if, why do we need Dynamax raids as well? You got Elite Raids, you get Shadow Raids, you get Mega Raids and everything, and like you got now this, it's like, and it's intertwining with Mega Evolution, which that's just whatever. I don't know. I just feel like that's gonna break a game because it's a mobile game. It's not a console. Consoles can handle heavier games, and I don't think Pokemon Go, proving its track record, can hold that much power or much of that weight onto a mobile game that's been known for crashing. And this is gonna hurt your ears, but every time I play Pokemon Go, because I have the sound on but not the song on or the music on, every time you go in here it does that, and it hurts my ears. So now Niantic may be looking into a lawsuit because this I have my earbuds in while I listen to Pokemon Go and music. I hear that and it bursts in my ears, so that needs to be fixed. And so like there are pros in GoFest, but there's an obvious problem that it doesn't seem to, that may not seem to work in the future. Because Pokemon Go, and I know some people are going to say, well, the main games were the Dynamax were inspired by Go raids. Okay, that sounds like bullcrap because the Pokemon company themselves did that. They sat there and they get the last say-so on what they do in a game. So I don't see why they want to sit here and whatever. So y'all could, whenever this is done, and this is like a few days now or whatever, y'all want to debate on that, go ahead. But Niantic isn't always in control of Go, like in Pokemon Go. Like there's the Pokemon Company, and then there's Nintendo, and then there's creatures, and then there are these that want particular stuff in Pokemon Go before what Niantic thinks they want. So if you cannot get a shiny Pokemon because it's shiny locked, then you can't get it. So like the mythicals and whatever, so it's whatever. So, and a lot of people seem to complain a lot of what Pokemon Go is supposed and what direction it goes to, but yet they don't realize, they like, and again, they still throw money at this game. So even though they complain about it, they hate the game, they're hating the game, they're mad at the game all the time, they still throw money at him. FOMO, whatever the excuse is, it's a stupid excuse, because you can just walk away from it and get a main game, and you can get the shiny that you always wanted for a one-time purchase instead of wasting thousands of dollars on it. So I don't see why that seems to be, it just teaches people that, you know, differently and stuff like that. And you got some people in the community that would love to just talk so much garbage into the product, but would still waste $200 freaking dollars on a remote raid. Like, oh wow, these prices are expensive, this is that, and etc, etc, but they would still throw money at them. These people would go the extra mile to slander the product, but still waste money on that product. And just proves to me and everyone else that you are dependent on that product rather than just like, and I get it, it's probably your job, but you can, that's on you, you know, and you shouldn't sit here and tell people what to think, and yet you're still doing it, you know what I'm like, it's just, Pokemon Go has come a long way for 8 years, and then you get someone saying that how it's not fair for this, but they are still doing it. So when Mega Rayquaza came for the Elite Raids, they were disappointed, they didn't like the fact that it's Elite Raids and stuff like that, but guess what? They still ended up doing it. Same thing with the Regis. Y'all didn't, people were saying how Elite Raids were doing this and doing that and saying how bad Elite Raids are, but they still go to Elite Raids regardless of what reason it is. Because some people would sit here and say, well, maybe they're trying to prove a point. Well, that point gets thrown out the window when you're telling people that it's not worth it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, the moment people were talking about how fun it used to be to do remote raids, and then you go and it's just like it's all over the place with the logic, and it hurts my head every time. And one of the community members hate the new product of Pokemon in general, but would love their mechanics to be in the game. Make that make sense, AK. Make that make sense. So, like, and I can go on and on and on about it, and I'm not no yes man or whatever for Niantic. Niantic's nothing. Niantic's nothing, because they knew what they were doing when they signed the deed with the Pokemon. They know they can't have any control with Pokemon Go's direction and stuff like that, and what they do and what that's going on. So the Pokemon Company can do what they want. Okay, that's the whole meaning of the word developer. Like, that's what their job is. They don't get the last say so, at least not all the time. I'm not choosing any side. I'm just saying they both have valid points. The Pokemon Go game has a huge valid point, and so does the community. But when the community says something bad, saying how terrible this event might be, they still do it. That's where the community is at loss, and where they don't have a point, or they just throwing it out the window. And then there are times where Niantic and the Pokemon Company makes the ridiculous decisions with what they do. So, like, you have to look at it both ways. You can't just look at one saying, oh wow, they're just being Imperials, they're just being Stormtroopers, they're just ruining fun, when they may have a different reason, or because, like, that's just the thing. Other than maybe one or two Pokemon Go players, or that I know of, none of the Pokemon Go player content creators that are actively complaining know how a business works. Do I know how a business works? Somewhat, because I want to start my own business. You gotta look at it a business point of view, even if it sucks, and that's where you make a decision to walk away. If you don't walk away, that's on you. That's just how that goes. That's how I see it. And no, selling a t-shirt doesn't really necessarily mean a actual business like what Niantic does or what any other private company does, because at the end of the day, the Pokemon Company and Niantic are privately owned companies. They can do what they want. They can sit here and do this, and you can't do nothing. And that's how that is. And unfortunately, that's how I see the Pokemon Go community half the time. They, like, the people I met Saturday were wonderful people. They don't talk mad about the product. They don't sit here and say how ridiculous it is. They think about it positively, and that's what I like about half of the Go community and stuff like that, because they acknowledge the main games. They acknowledge how it can be difficult for whatever, but without being rude about it. But then you got the internet marks on Twitter or YouTube that would just sit here and make a 10-minute video complaining about it and not give an actual reason for it, and why it's this and why it's that, without actually showing proof. Like, oh, this is why this Pokemon's coming to Pokemon Go, because it's been in the code. Well, no crap. Every Pokemon has been coded. It's just it's not going to be seen because it's not legally, like, you're not legally allowed to see it. Like, I don't care what anyone says. And like, for instance, like the AZ Floette, that's been coded in X and Y, but you can't get it. You can't get it at all. Same thing with an Ash Greninja in Pokemon Go. You currently can't do that, and just because it's coded in doesn't mean you get it. End of the story. Walk backwards. Arceus was like that too with the Azure Flute and Diamond and Pearl. So not everything, like, just because it's coded doesn't mean anything. Period. End of story. You're like, that's how I see it. So a lot of people just seems to complain about something, but yet they still do it. And that goes back to GoFest, because after GoFest is over, I still hear people saying that they don't like it because they don't get what they paid for, like a shiny Necrozma or a Hundo Necrozma or whatever. Then why play it? And they're just blaming the developers. Like, it's straightforward. It's gambling. Am I gonna get in trouble for that? Probably. I don't know if Niantic cares about my existence because I'm a small YouTuber. But, like, in my eyes, you're throwing money at a raid that may or may not be shiny. Terrible IVs. And if you get that and it's not what you wanted and you lost it and it's not what you wanted, then that's gambling. End of story. It may not be a casino gambling, but it is some form of gambling. Even the people that I talked to last Saturday said it was gambling. Like, it is what it is. That's if the FTC doesn't see it that way, and kids take their parents' wallets and they spend thousands of dollars on a Pokemon until it's too late, and they didn't get what they want, then that's gambling. That's just how I see it. It's just it's legal gambling, where it's whatever they want to classify it as. And if you think Niantic doing what they're supposedly doing is bad, wait until the Pokemon Company has a say words. Then you can't say anything, because they don't listen to people. They really don't need to, because again, that's what private companies do. They don't really need to listen to you. Like, they would like feedback. Yes, they have done that in the past, but like they'll ignore your feedback. It's not a law. So that's just how I say it. I think I'm done with that rant. I'm just gonna continue just shiny hunting, a 1 in 4,000 chance of a shiny Shaymin, and keep my expectations low and stuff like that, because at this point, that's why I'm not really playing Pokemon Go after GoFest, because yeah, there's Mega Lucario that I want to do, and no, Mystic 7, JT Killy, no offense, you weren't the first ones to get a shiny Mega Rayquaza or whatever you want to claim. You weren't the first at all, not even close. But no, there's no shade thrown, because I do respect these people. It's just no. And then the Larvesta thing with Mystic 7, that ticks me off too. But again, like I said, no shade thrown, unless it's someone else that doesn't deserve a platform, who dehumanize people, like Poke but I digress. Anyways, I think I'm done with that discussion. If anyone wants to sit here and talk afterwards, hello. Pokemon Trainer Gavin, live. I'm done with my recap of Go Fest. My future plans with Pokemon Go is very cloudy because the Community Day is Dynamo, it's whatever, and then Mega Lucario, and then after that, Mega Lucario Raid and the Shiny Shaymin. I think I'm done with Go for a while, because I don't want to mainly focus on Pokemon Go. I got other projects to do, and, you know, that's how I see it, so... I'm done with my rant. I know that sounds like I sound like a 12-year-old just giving my thoughts out, but I think that it just needs to be said, and if I get shamed for it, oh well, I guess. I don't want to hate. There's no hate for these guys. It's just that's how I see people. That's it. So, yep. Enjoyed that rant. I'm gonna go ahead and continue shiny hunting the Shaymin quietly into the night because I'm done with the recap. So, yeah. If any questions, let me know. You're just stating facts. I know. I'm not trying to be rude. I just want to get my few cents out here. I don't have any problem with a lot of you people on the Go side of things. It's just when you say something like that, you sound like a narcissist. That's all. Everyone got that shiny before you did. Pokemon Go players always get the shiny last most of the time. It is what it is. Like, someone has to say it. I'm a small content creator, YouTuber, PokeTuber. I like to meet these people one day, positively speaking. It just needs to be said, and I'm trying my best not to be disrespectful. Okay, that's just how I see it. So, or at least that's how I hope I see it. So yeah. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot about this. The Marshadow. Yeah, I forgot to talk about the Marshadow in GoFest, didn't I? Yeah, the Marshadow I got sucked. It was a 2-star, not even good. I made a little clip earlier yesterday of me transferring it to home, so yeah, stay tuned to that in the unlisted section, I guess, or something. Something I just don't feel like uploading normally right now, at least, but maybe in the future. But the Marshadow I did get, I did pick Lunala, so there's that too. So that's all and the Cosmog was okay too. So other than that, yeah, that's all I gotta say. So yeah. Okay, I literally was watching something. I looked on Twitter and I see this. According to Pokemon Go Central, not the biggest complainer, no, not really, but Shiny Necrozma, can we all agree that it didn't have a 1 in 20 shiny odds? Some trainers got lucky, while everyone else was struggling. This right here proves my point that the Pokemon Go community are entitled. It's RNG. Just because it's 1 in 20 doesn't mean the odds are in your favor. That's, even if it's 1 in 10, it's not even in your favor. So, I'm sorry to break it to the Pokemon Go community. You're just not lucky to get a Shiny Necrozma. Okay? It took me whatever, I was like, what, 178 in Dynamax Adventures with Shiny Necrozma before everyone else got theirs. So, 1 in 20 doesn't mean on the 20th try you're going to get a shiny. That's not how that works. If you think that's how it works, then you need a reality check, because that's not how that works. Although for some Community Day Pokemon as part of the wild spawns was an issue, 12 of the weekend spawns had previous Community Days. It is needed. But and that's the thing, and that part I will give to the Pokemon Go community. Like, we did not need another Charmander, like Mudkip, Hoppip, Teddiursa, all these Pokemon. That's more of the issue than this Necrozma shiny thing. Like, you have to be really entitled to say that it didn't feel like 1 in 20. For me, it's a 1 in it felt like a 1 in 20 because I got 2 shinies out of 80 plus Pokemon I've gotten. So, I don't know why this is an issue, but apparently this is what happens when a non-shiny hunter is hunting a shiny. Because that's not how that works. I am at 3,902. Almost to 1 in 4,092. That doesn't mean anything, okay? Like, I could go 10,000 runaways with this Shaymin that I'm hunting here. Same thing with other Pokemon, like, good lord. It's like, I'm over 10,000 with the 1 in 8,000 and Heart Gold, so there's really nothing to complain about at this point at all. There's just no point of arguing. This is a lose-lose situation. If you're complaining about the shiny odds of the Necrozma, you might as well not just participate, because this is how the game works. You didn't get a shiny, that sucks. That sucks for TBU. Go get a Dynamax Adventure game and get a shiny Necrozma there. You get a better odds and you save money then. Like, this is ridiculous. Stop making it an issue. This is not an issue. The shiny Necrozma situation is not an issue. It's not a valid issue. Because if you really wanted a shiny Necrozma that badly, pick up a Sword and Shield copy, pick up a Switch, and do it for free. Okay? So, I don't know why this is such a big deal. I don't know why that's a big deal. It's not a big deal. Come on. No offense to the person who posted it on Go Central. Yeah. So, everyone's just finding a reason to complain about big events like this. Like, just because you throw $20 at it doesn't make it shiny. That's not how that works. Sorry. That's what happens when you play casino. Hello, Adam. What's up? Doing alright? Hello. I did 200 today, so I'm gonna end the stream. I hope everyone, including now and after the live stream, had a good time at Go Fest over the past weekend. If y'all play Pokemon Go, I don't know if some of my viewers watch or play Pokemon Go. But I am at 4,000 with Shaymin now, so I think this is a good place to stop. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Pokemon Trainer Gavin James, and I will see you in the next live stream. Probably tomorrow, maybe. Who knows? Depends on how well things are going. But I'll see you guys in the next stream.